Hi guys. um, this is a voiceover. I haven't done a voiceover in forever, but I don't feel like actually, you know, showing my face or anything. And I'm still laying in bed. I need to get up and start to get ready for work. But I'm struggling to keep it together. And I don't want to just get on and post about all of the good stuff that's been going on and me getting married and all the things, but this is a really rough patch right now, and it's crazy because I already told you guys when I already got like an eviction notice with the apartment, and somehow, some way, I'm still here. I guess the grace, right? God's grace, because I was supposed to have paid my rent by the 13th, and it's way past the 13th, and I don't have the money for my rent. So I've been praying and asking the Lord, like, am I staying here? Am I leaving? Like, I don't know. And I've asked him, and I've did my stupid code word stuff, and I feel like he's showed me some stuff, but sometimes I feel like he's just testing me. I don't know. I don't know. It just, to me, it doesn't make sense, and it's not going to make sense, but I'm starting to get, because I was really stressed out at one point, and then I just had peace about it, and I'm like, I'm done stressing out about this. Like, it is what it is. But now with the wedding, literally next week, I am losing my mind, and I don't know what God's doing. I know that He's calling me to really trust Him in a whole nother level. I know that. And He's stretching my faith. I know that for sure. But I don't know if I'm supposed to stay here or not. I just don't fucking know right now. Oh. Yeah, that just came out. That tends to come out when I'm frustrated and irritated and don't know what the next step is. So, yeah. I am not perfect, so please don't even try to come at me like with, oh, you're a Christian, but you're cursing. Well, sorry, I can get in my flesh sometimes. But, yeah. I could pay majority of my rent. I guess I could do that, but if I do that, I can't pay my photographer and I can't pay my videographer. And I would have to give all that to Andre. And look, I don't have it. You're gonna have to pay for this. I just don't even know right now, y'all. I don't. This is, you know, I can't say, I don't know if I put myself in this situation because, like, I remember praying and talking to God about, like, do I pay my rent? Do I not pay my rent? Like, but even if I could pay my rent, I would still be past due because my check could not cover rent. And I am so I'm just out of it right now. I'm trying to not talk to my honey about it anymore because like, he's at the point where he doesn't even know himself. And I've applied for loans. Denied. I don't know what to do right now. I would hate to be out. Like, I don't think God will let us be out on the street, but like, all I can think about is how people get those last minute miracles, you know? And right now, I definitely need a miracle. I don't ask for miracles. I do not. But it would be really nice right now. Can you imagine being 1 month past due on your rent, rent's coming up again, and getting married all in the span of like a month? And very little people know about this. Like, I don't want everybody. Well, y'all are YouTube. I mean, I don't. A lot of people are not going to see even this, but you know, as far as my family or church family, like, not a lot of people know. I don't want everybody knowing what I'm going through, and just no. But yeah, I just this is makes me just God. I was supposed to be off, y'all, like all next week, and I can't do that. I don't have the hours now because I've called in a couple of times for work, and now I don't have the full 40 hours. And we still have to get our marriage license, and we got to do it 3 days before the wedding. I have to have it at least 3 days before the wedding. Yeah. This is like a diary, kind of, sort of. I don't know. I just think about, like, you know how sometimes you'll see people would post things and they're just like bawling their eyes out, and they're not talking, but sometimes it's like a voiceover, I guess, or like, you know, the seasons that God has taken them through, not just the good times, but also the bad times. Yesterday was such a good day to me. Church was good. I led my huddle for 9 a.m. for the first time. I think I struggled a little bit to delegate everything, make sure everything gets done. But, you know, God allowed my honey, of course, he took some time off because with him having pneumonia and everything, he was like, I'm just going to take the rest of the month off. And I'm a prayer leader, so it's funny because I like to be right in the center of the altar, and my honey sits right across from me, and well, he's like sitting right across from where I'm standing. And I just started thinking, like, I wonder if he's going to come up to me. I wonder if he'll come up to me for prayer. And sure enough, he came up to me for prayer and was like, God nudged me to come up to you concerning us. And so I just went into prayer for us, and that was the first time I ever done that, and that was different. And it's like I'm doing all this talking, and I'm talking about faith and just allowing us to have faith and stepping out in the boat, whatever that looks like, give us courage, all these things. But I'm literally laying in my bed, and I just, you know, at this time, like, I think it's Elijah, where he just wanted to die. I, I don't want to die, but I want to give up for sure. I really do. Yeah. But also, I think that even in this, God is showing me that money isn't everything. Like, yes, I need money to pay my rent. I need money to pay bills. I need money for that stuff. But, like, I feel like He's showing me something in regards to money. And because I always think to myself, if only I had more money, I can, I'd be okay. Like, I'd be able to pay the rent. I'd be able to pay for the wedding and all the things. But then I wouldn't really be relying on the Lord. I'd still be relying on the money, and that would be an idol. And I don't want the money to be an idol. I don't want to idolize money. And I just want my heart to be in the right place with the Lord. Does it suck right now? It really does. But I'm not the only one struggling. I see it every day, day in and day out, with people, with the members that call in. And they don't even know that I'm going through almost the same things they're going through. And I have a full-time job. But I have to log in for work, y'all. I am not even in the headspace to log in for work right now. But I wanted to get on and be vulnerable and transparent and just share with you guys, like, what is happening at this very moment. Like, I've never, like, I can't say I've never been in this situation, because I kind of have. Sort of, kind of. Well, no, I don't think I've ever gotten an eviction notice, but I did break my lease, and God paid for that. But that was at the very beginning of my walk with the Lord, and I had so much faith. Like, He just deposited so much faith. I was like, I don't care. I actually went to my videos last night. I looked at that video where I packed all my stuff. And I'm like, do I need to be doing that right now? Because my apartment is fully furnished right now. It's I just don't know what to do. And I can't stand it. I can't stand not knowing the next step right now. With the freaking wedding next week, I don't know what to do right now. So, if I gotta go, I gotta get ready for work. But if there's anybody that watches my channel, hears me, whatever the case, and you clearly are for me, I would appreciate your prayers. Like, I really, really would. I'll keep you guys updated. I love you guys. Jesus loves you so much more.